What's going on, guys? We got another package in today of something that we're gonna test out. This was donated by Dan. He showed me a picture of it and said, hey, you want to try this for your extras channel? It's like, yeah, this looks cool. Well, let's see if I can get into it. I don't remember what brand it is. Let's see. Looks like he packaged it well. Let's check and see what is inside. The anticipation builds. Or either y'all have quit watching because you don't want to see me unwrap it. Oh, look at that. JBC, just be cool. Here it is, 340 watts of just be coolness. The EX340. Let's take a look here. High level inputs, low level, gain, power. There's the output, looks like a stereo amp. And 12 volt remote and ground. Is that a 15 amp fuse? Can't remember what color that is. Anyway, there it is, just be cool. Well, let's just hope that it works, because we'll hook it up to the amp dyno and see how much power it does. What you say? Before we get this amp on the dyno, let's do a little research here. Car Audio and Electronics. Look through the old issues. The only ones I could find JBC were 1998, and they had a few different kind of ads. And then I looked at the amplifiers. They listed the JBC, but these were all QX and QSA models, which all had crossovers and equalization and stuff like that, which the amp I have, I believe, based on the serial number, was 1995, because it starts with a 95. Car Stereo Review here, 1998. It also has a different ad, subwoofers, crossovers, tweeters, but there were no different amplifiers than what I just showed. Here's Thomas. He says he saw one of their demo cars in 96, 97. Entry-level equipment, and as far as he knew, never played with it. Paul says, hey, he knows the owners of the company were in downtown LA, right across from Coca-Cola bottling plant. They started the Scorpion line after this. Super nice guys. So here is the amp, and let's take a closer look at it, find out what it's all about. Here is the red 340 watt Just Be Cool amplifier sent to me by Dan. Let's see if it powers up here. Sounds like it. Game probably needs a little deoxit. There you have it, it works. So it's always recommended before you try an amp, especially an amp of this age, to either hook it up with a speaker you don't care about, or in my case, use the voltmeter just to make sure that you're getting AC output and not DC from the outs. So let's try the 4 ohm stereo test. We have no idea what it's rated because we can't find anything out about this amp. Let's try the certified test first, a 1% THD. Roll that beautiful beam footage. Kick it in. Kick it, Big D. Oh, it's counting slow. This is not a good sign. Uh-oh. Yes, my friends, we were afraid it was going to be bad, but 15 and 14 watts, we did not think it was going to be that bad. So uncertified, let's try that up to clipping, and it craps out again at 15 and 14 watts. So just to make sure, you know, we're going to not show anything different, let's go to the dynamic test at 4 ohms. Guess what we get? Yeah. 14 watts per channel. Oop, 15 and 14, just exactly like we got before. Now at 2 ohms, we don't have any idea what's rated either. Well, can it even handle 2 ohms? I don't know. Let's find out. Certified test first, 1% THD. We're using the 1 kilohertz track here. And guess what? Thanks, Big D. This is Dick Riculous. So you know when you get to visit from Mr. Riculous that you got problems. And there you go, 16 and 14 watts certified, 1% THD at 2 ohms. What about uncertified up to clipping? I think you guys know where this is going. 16 and 14 watts. If this ain't some interesting stuff here, I'm sorry. You guys just, got to go back to watching Stranger Things or something, because we got some interesting stuff here. Look at this dynamic. We almost busted 20 watts. We got 18 and 17. That's right. High power. I was going to try the amp tested, but apparently it is not bridgeable. I can show you because I've got it hooked up to the speaker outputs here. So you can see this is the left channel, 0.9 volts AC. Switch it to the right, 0.93, and then I'm going to hook it to the left positive and right negative, which is typically bridging, and it's about the same. Now some amps will do left minus and right positive, so we'll try that too. And you can see it's around the same voltage, so we're not getting, this amp is not bridgeable, unfortunately. So it is what it is, but let's open it up and see what is inside. All right, here we have the Smoke Jacket Blues. Let's let them start up. Now you guys have heard this one before, a Mazer Laser. Let's try that one out. Let's flip over this JBC and take off the bottom panel, find out who let the dog out, and see what's inside. All right, are you ready for this? I'm not sure that I am, but here we go. Does it come off? Have I got to pry it up? Oh, here. Man, that bottom is heavy. I bet there's not going to be a whole lot there. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, boom! Got him! Dang!
Where's the beef? Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
So JBC should be JGE. Just got him! The bottom panel of this amp is heavy. I'll weigh it so you guys can understand how heavy this is. Adding weight to the amp, making it seem like it's much heavier and bigger than it really is. But this is pretty funny here. I thought the JBC stuff was actually kind of legit, kind of like a hot setup, or some of the lower end budget brands. But holy crap, this thing is a podge. No wonder it's only 15 watts per channel. But yeah, there's a lot of space there. You could fit a whole Orion 225 HCCA board in here. And wow, that is crazy. It does not need a 15, it's a 5 amp fuse. Okay, I didn't notice that the first time. 5 amp fuse should have given it away. Wow. So let's show you what this bottom panel alone weighs for this amp. That's 1 pound, 7.8 ounces. Let's do the rest of the amp. 1560 grams, 3 pounds, 7 ounces, 1.56 kilograms, 3.44 pounds, 55 ounces for the whole shooting match. There you have the test. The JBC Just Be Cool EX340, 340 watts of unicorn madness. I don't know what else to say other than, man, too bad we didn't have a dyno back in the mid-90s, early 90s. We could have tested stuff like this and shown people what not to waste their money on. This amplifier board here is all through the whole components. Looks like the caps may need to be swapped out. There is some glue there on the board, but I think those caps may actually be leaking some. But overall, yeah, it's just horrible test. But this amp looks so cool in that red heatsink. It just kind of draws you in like a red Corvette, thinking, man, I got a cool amp. But Dan, thanks for sending it my way to try this out. You know, this is another one to go on the wall of Dick Rickulus approved amplifiers with a 5 amp fuse. But overall, it was fun. I hope you guys enjoy these fun tests like this of these old amps that we don't really know anything about. And I make sure I test them before I open them up so I can be shocked just like y'all by looking at the guts. Thanks as always for watching. Big D, I'm out of here. Thing sounds pretty good. You know how them sound waves go?